Thank you kindly for joining me once again. Today we're going to be talking about an RTA called the Dawg by Asmodus and Vapes MD. So here we have the packaging of the Dawg RTA by Vapes MD. Alex Vapes, he has a YouTube channel as well. On the packaging, Asmodus branding on the side. At the back, it shows you what you get in your kit, obviously. You get your RTA. They give you 2 fuse claptons by Oni coils. You get 1 replacement guards, spare parts, and a user manual. Let's go ahead and unbox this RTA quickly. So inside the packaging, you're going to get a user manual. Let's put this aside. Okay, so you're going to get your peripheral bag with obviously some spare o-rings, spare grub screws, and they give you a set of Oni coils. The specs on the coils, obviously we're not going to be using them. It's fuse clapton 0.3 ohms, 2x26 40 gauge NI80. That's the coil that comes with it, and inside you have your spare tube, and on the side there's an Allen tool. Let's get this out of the way. Let's have a look at the RTA quickly. So here we have the Dawg RTA. Screw the top. It's top full. You got nice beefy or quite big kidney holes to obviously fill the tank. Let's have a look at the deck. Now the thing that interested me the most about this tank is the deck, obviously. So you have a sort of a raised postless deck. There we go. Airflow comes in from the side, and it has this similar type of airflow to the reload. So let me just focus quickly. There we go. So that's your deck. On the sides you have your wicking ports. Airflow is a normal style airflow, so obviously what you adjust on one side will obviously adjust on the other side. It is quite stiff now, so because it's still brand new, so there we go. Quite nice beefy openings as well. Your 510 at the bottom is gold plated, and as you can see the peak insulated there. Bottom of the RTA you have the Dawg Asmodus logo and Vapes MD, manufactured by Asmodus, designed by Vapes MD, and this is the black version with the serial number. See the post quickly. So the posts are obviously Allen grub screws. There we go, focused. Let's go ahead and open one quickly, just so you can see how big the ports are. There we go. Focus. There we go. As you can see, the openings are quite nice, so you can fit some nice big beefy coils in there if you'd like. Let's go ahead and put a build in here quickly, and we'll have a vape on it quickly. Okay, so there we have it, all coiled up, wicked up, saturated. I'm just going to show you guys quickly what's the wicking process on this and how to go about. So firstly, the coils I got installed in here is coils from Coil Company, nano fuse claptons, my go-to, as I always say. So with wicking on this, your tails needs to be a bit longer, right? The wicking needs to be a bit more thicker than your other RTAs, even though you need to thin it out quite a bit. It needs to be slightly thicker because the juice wells are quite thick, and if you look closely here, you'll see that from this juice well here, right around there's a sort of a well going around the RTA. So even if you have a little excess cotton, you can always push it towards the sides just to fill up the well and so forth, right? But I don't do that. I found this way works the best for me. As I've mentioned in my previous videos, you will never ever get leaking if your coils look like this over your airflow, where there's no cotton obstructing your airflow. So it needs to go straight from your airflow onto your coils basically. And then you'll see that the cotton is running straight down into the wicking holes. It is filled up. The wicking holes are filled up all around, and the other side as well. Just to bring it a bit closer, just so you can see that bridge I was talking about. There we go. There's your airflow, and there's no cotton obstructing the way there. So let's go up top. We'll have a vape, and I'll give you guys my thoughts. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me. So that was a quick review and unboxing of the Vapes MD and Asmodus Dawg RTA. It's obviously a collaboration between Asmodus and Vapes MD. What I forgot to mention in the video is the drip tip that it comes with. There is a O-ring gasket on the inside. It comes with an 810 Delrin drip tip, straight or normal black drip tip on the mod. I swapped it out already because I find twisted tips, these tips, the most comfortable. So these are compatible with your Goon Kennedy style drip tips. Secondly, a very big thank you to Patrick from Capital Vapes for organizing me the RTA and hooking me up with the RTA. Thanks for bringing us such awesome products. Getting into the RTA quickly, the machining on this is absolutely brilliant, flawless in my opinion. The build quality, the weight of the RTA, you can feel it's a quality product. As from the time I know Asmodus and from the time I've been using their products, it's always been quality, and they haven't slacked on it in any way. Ease of wicking, ease of building is there as well. If I have to give this RTA a rating, I would say a solid 8.59 out of 10. One of the best dual RTAs I've ever used, or I'm using now. I think my Futon Aqua Reboot is going to take a back seat. Let's have a vape quickly and see the vapor production and flavor. Flavor on this thing is absolutely top notch. I've been vaping this flavor Snowball for the last month or two. I've been through about 6 or 7 bottles already, so I know exactly what the note's supposed to be like and what flavor's supposed to come through, and it does do the juice justice. That I can tell you. So I'd give the flavor rating on this thing 10 out of 10, anytime, hands down. I know a lot of guys are going to critic me on this, but as I've mentioned on my social media page, this thing trumps the reload, trumps the. Now I can confirm, once I've changed the build and I put the build, my preferred build in here, this RTA will or does trump the Futon Aqua Reboot. It trumps the P324 by far. Everything is just brilliant on this RTA. I don't find any cons with this RTA, to be honest. The only con that I do have is if you turn the airflow down to 2 notches. So you close it to 3rd, you'll hear, just listen to the whistle. And then if you turn it down 1 more, there's another whistle on here as well. So the only con that I have for the RTA is the fact that when you're turning the airflow down, and I tried different positioning of the coils to get or to minimize the whistling noise, and I'm not successful in doing that. So that's the only thing. However, when the airflow is fully open, it's not turbulent at all, as you've heard when I was vaping. Excuse me. As you've heard when I was vaping. So that's the only con I have for this. It's brilliantly designed. It looks very nice. Sits nicely on any mod. It's a 25mm RTA as well. So as you can see on the Asmodus Lustro, no overhang at all. That's about it when it comes to this RTA. I think it's phenomenal. As I've mentioned, it's going to be my staple RTA on a daily carry now till the next one launches or till I get a new RTA that I find that's going to suit my vaping needs, and that does it for me. From my side, thanks again for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Always, as always, comments and suggestions are always welcome. So please don't feel shy. And that's it from me. That was the review on the Dawg RTA, and I'm out. Thanks. Bye bye.